Hello guys, today I will be showing beginners out there how you can use the suspended second chord in an effective and simple way. So all I just played was applying the suspended second chord in the key of C major. So this is the key of C major. Okay, and then in the key of C major, I was playing the 1, 6, 4, 5 progression. Now, if you don't know the numbers, the 1 is C, the 6 is A, the 4 is F, and the 5 is G. So 1 will be C major triad, the 6 is a minor chord, which is A minor triad, the 4 is the F major triad, and the 5 is G major triad. Okay, now what is a suspended second chord? In the key of C major, you have 3 major chords: the 1, the 4, and the 5. Now, to form a suspended second chord, you just take this major chord and then you go 2 half steps. So C major triad, you go 2 half steps from E, the middle note in the chord, go 2 half steps. You have 2, 1, 2, 5. That is the C suspended second chord. Now you do the same thing for F major triad. You go 1, 2, 2 half steps down. That's the F suspended second chord. You go to G major, you go 2 half steps down. That is the G suspended second. So there you have it. The 3 suspended chords I used. Now, this same concept applies to any key you are playing. So if you're in the key of D, for example, D will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so the 1 will be D major, D major, the 4 will be G major, and the 5 will be A major. I'll place a link to read more about the D major scale if you're not familiar with this, but this is just for the sake of explanation that you can apply this to any key you're in. So you just take the 1 chord, you go 2 half steps down, so you have the suspended second, D suspended second, the 4, same thing, you have the G suspended second, then to the 5 in the key of D major, you go 1, 2, that is the A major, to A suspended second. So any key you are in, you can do this. Now back to the key of C. We already got our 3 suspended second chords, right? Now what we can do to be able to even use them more effectively is you can learn their inversions. So the inversion of the C second is you take this note here, you take it up here, right? Then you take this note up here, you get the second inversion. So 1, 2, this is just another inversion. Then you take this D, place it up here, so you can play this same chord in 3 different ways. So this is one thing I would like you to practice. It will help you to be more versatile with this chord. You can learn this playing the inversion, the arpeggios of the inversion, playing it this way. Then you play the first inversion, then the second inversion. So you go, okay, Learn that up and down. Okay, same thing with the F suspended second. You place the F on top, you have this, the first inversion. You take this G up here, you have this, with second inversion. So you can play F2 this way, and then similarly for G suspended second, you can play this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. To the 4 now, you can the same exercise I showed you for C suspended second. Okay, now how do we use this? So the progression I was playing, the regular way you play it is, I'm going to go 4 for counting now and play each chord 4 times. 1, 6, 4, 4. Right? That's the regular way. So you want to apply these new chords you've learned. How do you do that? One way is you can interchange between the major chord you already know and the suspended second. So an example is you can see 4 suspended 4. That's one thing you can do, or you can replace the chord altogether and play the suspended version all through. Remember what we talked about inversions, right? That's another thing you can do. Another thing you can do is you can just keep the C suspended second and play the progression as is without changing the chord on the right hand. So let me demonstrate. It still works. Invert. Another thing you can do with that is you can play the arpeggios of that chord. Remember this exercise I showed you? So you can do you can do that. That's another variation. Okay, and this is just using one of the 3 suspended chords in the key of C that I showed you. Okay, another thing you can do is you can interchange between a suspended 2 and its major chord. So for example, this is C sus2, this is the regular major chord. You find out that you don't have to move your hands, and then you can play the major chord and the suspended chord. So you can do something like or let's just keep just only the one, right? Invert. You might ask me, what am I doing on the left hand? If you're not if it was too fast for you, the notes on the screen, but I'll just show you. All I'm doing is the 1, 5 and the 1, right? These are complement, so you can play 1, 5, 1. Very basic, right? And it works very well. If you don't have the hands, you can play the 1 and the 5. Right? This is what guitarists will call the power chord. Right? It works. So that's what I was just doing on my left hand. Now, what I've shown you with C2, you can take it to F2 and G2, and then you had a lot more variation to your play. So for example, all this concept I've shown you, you can take it to and mix them together. That's it. Now you are no longer sounding right. Now you're not sounding that way, which is good, but now you can spice it up with your suspended second. Now you have to practice this, okay? So you get so that you can learn how to manipulate them. You can take that. I'm going to slow it down, right? But if you practice the exercise I showed you, that will help you to be able to come up with. So you don't really need to memorize what I'm showing you. Just practice these basics and practice playing them randomly. For all of them. For all the suspended chords, and I promise you are going to sound very much better than you are. Now you can go back and watch the intro that I played, and you will see that all I'm doing is just applying those suspended second. So that will be it for now. Please share this and subscribe for more. Thank you, and see you in the next video.